Welcome, I am Veronica Moya, your intuitive consultant, and today is lesson number 2 on tarot reading. For today's lesson, we are going to start with your tarot deck. I want you to take it out and put on the table all the cards from the Major Arcana. From number 0, which is the Fool, 1, 2, and the last card of the Major Arcana is the World. I want you to sit in front of the Major Arcana suit. Now, I know that there are a lot of books out there that teach you tarot and they give you the meaning of the cards, but I don't think that's the best way to learn tarot. And you know why? Because when you read the meaning of the cards and you memorize it, and you know this one means this one means that one means that, then what you think? Then what you're doing is actually using your mind, your memory, your intellect to read the cards. And that just defeats the point. That's the opposite of what you're supposed to do. The cards must become the language of your soul, the language of your subconscious, the language of that which cannot be perceived with your thinking mind, with your intellect. That's why we use the cards. The cards, and that's why they have colors, and that's why you have to like them. That's why you have to connect with them. Because when you read the tarot, to do it properly and effectively, you want the cards to speak to you. You don't want to decipher what they mean based on what someone else wrote about them. When you buy a tarot deck, every tarot deck will come with a little booklet. This one has a booklet, this one has a booklet, they all have a booklet. So I will allow you to, here's the booklet, to use the little book that comes with the tarot deck. That's all you are allowed to do. I do not want you to buy a big book, or go online and research the meaning of the cards. Do yourself a favor and don't do that. This is enough. The little book, that's all you need. So the little book will give you, obviously there's not a lot of space, there's not a lot of room to talk about each card. The truth is, each card, one time I went to a tarot class with Tom Isley. He's very proficient in tarot reading, and he's written many books on astrology and tarot. He's very good. But so this man would spend hour and a half, 2 hours just talking about one card. The class that the day that I showed up for the class, because I can't handle it, I cannot memorize anything. He was speaking of the Devil card, and he went on and on and on and on and on. So much information. It was really fascinating. It sounds like but it was good. He would talk about all the symbolisms and why the Devil card signified whatever it signified, and he explained, all the little details in the drawings and why. It was really good, but too much to remember. So I used a different method. And that's what I want to teach you. The way I learn with my teacher, I had another tarot teacher called Connie Bureau, and she was fantastic at really help us develop our intuition and use our skills, as our intuitive skills instead of our thinking mind. So, this one is in Spanish, of course. Hold on, I'll get the other book. Oh no, this is going to be in Spanish too because my aunt gave it to me. All right, it doesn't matter. I'll translate for you. You can't read anyway. So the first one is the Fool, which in Spanish is also called the crazy person, crazy man. I don't know why, but that's what it's called. So this little booklet will give you a sentence or two about the card. And that's all you need to know, and that's all you need to go by. So this is sort of a little springboard right? This gives you a little help to get you started, and that's it. So let's say if I were to read this, which is very small, can't see, and it's in Spanish, but I know what they mean, so let's pretend it says, look, oh, I can't stand it. I'm sorry, can't handle it. I'll tell you what it means. The Fool. The Fool symbolizes new beginnings, brand new opportunities, but most importantly, it symbolizes a childlike innocence. So I like this card a lot. To me, and you see, like, you know, you see the image of someone with a butterfly, and it seems peaceful and pretty and happy, and it symbolizes new starts, new beginnings, and that's it. Now, your job for this first class is, after you have all the major arcana in front of you, I want you to pick up one by one and look at the card and really ask yourself, what do you think this means? What is this telling you? I only give you my interpretation of the first one. I will not do that with each card because I want you to come up with it. And like I said, if you read the little booklet, it'll tell you, right? So you probably don't need me. So I want you to pick up each card and stay with them for a minute or two. Don't cheat, a minute or two. The goal is that you develop a relationship with the cards. Relationships can never be rushed. And relationships are not learned through books. Relationships are learned with your heart, with your mind, with your spirit, with your soul. So, for you to connect with the deck, you have to spend time with it. And this time that we are going to spend with the deck is precious time. There is no need to answer any questions. There is no pressure. It's just a discovery. It's just an invitation to get to know the cards and let them speak to you. I'll see you next time with more tips, and during the next class we'll do our first reading. Don't miss it.